Hi, my name's Dan Lawson, and I'm a licensed psychotherapist in Western New York. Today, I'm going to tell you a little story and talk to you about something that's super important during this pro-life month. And sometimes we don't think about it because, frankly, it's painful, it's confusing, and it provokes a lot of shame in a lot of us. Because everybody that will watch this video has been in some way been exposed to this, whether it's directly or indirectly, and maybe you've even thought of it yourself. And that would make you human. But first, the story. Once upon a time, there was an old, aged farmer, and that farmer loved to spend time with his grandson. And in the backwoods behind their farm, he would often take the boy, teach him about the land. One day, he took him back behind the woods to check all of the traps that he had set for the foxes that constantly ravaged the chickens. And as they were walking through the forest, they came upon a trap. And looking down, he asked the little boy, like no older than 10, what he saw. And the little boy, confused for a minute, squinted and he said, "I think it's a leg." And the old man looked at him and he said, "You're right, son, that's a fox's leg." And the little boy goes, "Well, Papa, why would a fox's leg be in the trap? Where's the rest of the fox?" And the old man just replied, "Well, being in that much pain, the fox did whatever it could and chewed its own leg off to get out of the trap." And today I tell you that story because all of us have been exposed to one of the most dangerous and, one of the greatest sins against hope, which is suicide. People that, have suffered with or been exposed to suicide, whether it's a family member, a child's friend, maybe you've thought about it in your own life. But we will all be exposed to this sin against hope, which has really, become an epidemic. Every day, about 123 Americans take their life from suicide, and breaks down to about 40, every 40 seconds, somebody dies from suicide. In the year 2020, the World Health Organization estimates that probably doubled. So it's probably every 20 seconds. So this issue has become a great problem in our nation for our young people as well as our old people. I think sometimes we forget that when people take their life, it leaves a huge gaping hole of confusion and pain and creates a transmission of shame. Oftentimes we don't talk about how people have died. We don't talk about our own thoughts when we're hopeless or desperate. And we need to grow both in understanding, compassionate, and effective ways to deal with the despair that faces our time. And if you are a person, of the Catholic Christian faith, we are called to be people of hope, to be in communion with God in Jesus Christ, who is hope. And we also need to continue to build up our own strategies and effective means to creating, the psychological forces of hope in our life to protect our families, our communities, and one another. And if you're interested in that, come to our live event or check the live event on Facebook tomorrow at St. Martin of Tours Church in South Buffalo. And, we'll start at 6:30 and it'll go till 8 p.m. And I thank Father Bill Quinlivan, the people of the Diocese of Buffalo, for kind of supporting this outreach. We want to be people of hope, people that bring healing to the world, because that's what Jesus did. Jesus converted most people through healing. They came to him and they were healed. And that produced a great understanding of the love of God. And as Catholic people, we need to be a vehicle of healing, spiritually, psychologically, emotionally, physically, the whole gamut. So have a great day and God bless. Take care.